Texas. I'm going to watch them shoot a man because he's on his phone. Then these articles keep popping up. So on these shorter videos, we're going to have a what the hell is going on? There is a issue going on in, I believe it was Maryland, with people coming to pick your bank card up. So we'll get to that one here in just a minute. Also, I would like to note 70% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. You got your phone in your hand, you're at your laptop, click the button, and we'll move along. Right now, we're in Texas. A man's going to sue the deputies who shot him while he was on the phone with dispatch. Here we go.
Lay down. Go.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe! Charlie 3, Charlie 9.
A Texas man is suing a former Guadalupe County Sheriff's deputy, accusing him of using excessive force during a police stop back in 2021. KXAN investigator Kelly Wiley reports on the details captured on body camera.
Hey, show me your hands.
On the side of Highway 46
Put your hands up.
in Guadalupe County,
Put your hands up.
sheriff deputies zero in on 40-year-old Ronald Smith.
Show me your hands.
Body camera video shows Smith sitting outside the Guadalupe Valley Memorial Park Cemetery when deputies approach with guns drawn.
Go less lethal. Go lethal.
As they surround him,
Good thing he's sitting down because the big fat one ain't going to chase him anywhere.
Smith is on the phone with 911 dispatchers.
Lay on your stomach.
Get on your stomach!
After less than a minute of verbal commands, Deputy Hunter Saines shoots Smith with a chemical irritant.
I got people shooting at me, sir!
And what was the whole point of that? Because I can.
Lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
According to an offense report by Deputy Saines, he was initially checking on Smith, who he passed earlier walking along the highway.
Is it illegal to walk along the highway in Texas?
Deputy Saines wrote he began following Smith on foot when he saw him jump a barbed wire fence and start running in a nearby field.
Is that illegal in Texas?
He told me that it was sheer terror.
Attorney Andy Cano is now representing Smith in a federal lawsuit against the officers, alleging excessive force. Cano says the interaction, documented in court filings between Smith and Deputy Saines, actually begins when the deputy nearly hit Smith with his cruiser.
He was nearly hit by this cruiser. And then Smith gave him a hand gesture. And then at that point, Smith noticed periodically as he was walking down the road, a cruiser. The cruiser kept coming back and forth.
Said that Bill have an open 911 line.
I need help. I need ambulance. 911.
The federal lawsuit alleges Saines and another deputy used excessive force and then worked to assert a bogus criminal charge against Smith. The Guadalupe
Of course, because they always have to have something to fall back on.
County Sheriff's Office told KXAN due to pending litigation, it was unable to comment on this matter at this time.
So what y'all gonna do? Y'all take me to jail?
Attorneys for the deputies seen on video did not respond to KXAN, but said in court records the deputies did not know that Smith was unarmed and they acted reasonably.
Acted reasonably based on the information they had at the time of the encounter. How? He was on the phone with 911, I'm guessing. So they just decided to less lethal.
Based on the information they had at the time of the encounter.
Lay on the ground.
Again, why'd they encounter him? Because every time one of them drove by, he went the other way? Maybe he didn't want to deal with their ass.
Body camera video shows Smith sitting with his legs crossed, with one hand holding his phone up on the speaker and his other hand held up, showing he was not armed and was not at that point trying to evade.
They do not care.
My thoughts are mixed, actually.
UT law professor Jennifer Lauren has mixed thoughts on what the video shows.
On the one hand, it appeared that the officers had an inclination to reach for some less extreme tools in their training toolbox.
Why were they even making contact with him?
On the other hand, it's significant in terms of sort of being contrary to principles of de-escalation that the first point of contact between the police and Mr. Smith, once
Is command presence. It's showing up.
Mr. Smith was stationary, right, was sort of peak force threatened, right?
What was your reason to stop me?
The footage shows officers first consider
Well, he had to shoot you with less lethal so you wouldn't get up and walk away because he wasn't about to chase you.
arresting Smith for trespassing.
And then you ran through some random person's property.
But after asking neighbors,
According to what?
found no one wanted to press trespassing charges.
You're not being placed under arrest.
The deputies contemplated an emergency detention.
However, you're being placed under emergency.
Emergency detention, of course, because they always have to have a fucking reason. This right here, slobbo, just another reason why people do not trust law enforcement.
Detention, you're going to be medically evaluated. That's it, to make sure you're okay.
I think he needs to be medically evaluated. Lay off the donuts.
But in the end, the deputies opted to arrest Smith for evading arrest.
Evading arrest. How did he evade arrest?
You're under arrest. Let's walk this way.
A charge that was later dismissed.
I won't let you fall, bud. I won't let you fall.
They're
Oh, now he's their bud. Won't let you fall, bud.
Monday morning quarterbacking. Why do we have this guy? What can we charge him with? If you're concerned about someone, it doesn't start with a criminal investigation. It doesn't segue into a criminal investigation. It's, what does this person
Yes, the donkey's talking over there.
need? Are they in danger? How can we help them?
The original lawsuit Smith filed was against all three deputies seen in this body camera video and the Guadalupe County Sheriff's Office. The claim alleges malicious prosecution, false arrest, and excessive force. Ultimately, court records show a judge dismissed the claims against Guadalupe County and one of the deputies. The court is allowing the excessive force claims against former Deputy Saines and the other deputy you see in the body camera, Deputy Jimmy Gonzalez, to proceed to trial. The legal team for Saines and Gonzalez is currently appealing against that decision. Kelly Wiley, KXAN Investigate.
And this is from 2 months ago, and I've been trying to find anything else on it, and I can't.
Kelly, thanks so much. We did ask why Deputy Saines is no longer employed with the Guadalupe County Sheriff's Office. So far, the Sheriff's Office officials there have not answered that question for us. We'll keep following this.
Of course they haven't. They're not going to answer that. So let's go and see what's up in Maryland. Totally unrelated. The bank employee coming to pick up your ATM card from your home is likely a scammer. June 23rd. Police in Montgomery County, Maryland want you and your family to be wary of anyone who tells you your ATM card is faulty and offers to pick it up. They are likely scammers who are desperate to drain your bank account. Also, you could, call the fucking bank or call the number on the back of the card. They're being told by an individual who is purported to be from their financial institution that your bank card has been compromised, Montgomery County Police Detective Sean Petty told the news. Then the scammer will tell you that they will send a courier to your home to retrieve your bank card and that you will need to provide your PIN as well. Do not fall for that. No. Have you ever known the bank A to want to talk to you anytime you have a problem with your card, much less send somebody to your house to pick it up, but you have to give them your PIN? Stop. Petty said those scammers will then assure, we're going to be in touch with you, and then we're going to give you another card. We're going to mail you another card, but those fraudsters will instead use your card and go to a nearby ATM and pull your money out. If there's a considerable amount of money, unfortunately the victims are losing that amount of money from their accounts, and we're left trying to identify the individuals, he said. Petty said senior citizens have been the frequent target of these scams. He warns that your bank will never send someone to your house to pick up a card. If you're unsure, always call your bank directly and ask if the claim that the card is malfunctioning is true. In April, a man was sentenced to 18 years in prison after being convicted of targeting 2 elderly people in gold bar scams in Montgomery County. In the same month, a man in Prince George County said he was scammed out of $40,000. So yes, The bank is not coming to get your card. And if you're in Texas, be careful, because the cops might shoot you for being on your phone. Anyway, that's where we're at with this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Also, again, 72% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. Got your phone in your hand, here's your laptop, click the button, and we will move along. Let me know what you think about this one, and I am out.